Hey y'all, it's Fab Jen. I'm back with another foundation review, and it's going to be another Nars product. And this is the Nars Sheer Glow foundation. Not the Nars Sheer Matte, but the Nars Sheer Glow. I did do a review on the Nars Sheer Matte. I will link that down below if you are just visiting my channel or you haven't seen that review yet. I will link it down below. This color is also in Macao, which is also the color that my Nars Sheer Matte is in. Okay, so let's get into it. The price point on this bad boy is 40 plus, so it is an expensive foundation. It does not come with a pump, ladies, so you know how I feel about pumps, and a lot of us, ladies, gents, whomever, feel the same way. We need to have a pumps because it's easier for us to dispense the product and we know how much we're using. Plus, it's also good for sanitation too. This is what the box looks like. It's 1 fluid ounce. The product is 1 fluid ounce of foundation. Nice cardboard box. It did come with the insert. I pulled it out so I don't have it with me. This is what the bottle looks like. The Nars Sheer Matte has a frosted bottle. This one has a clear bottle. The undertone for this one is way more yellow than the Nars Sheer Matte. When you put it on, it even looks like, oh my god, this is really yellow. But once it settles on your face and oxidizes a little bit, it does warm up. However, it's still dominating in the yellow undertone area, if you know what I mean. Yellow undertone area. The yellow undertone is still prevalent. Okay, so you would have to use bronzers and whatnot to warm up the face if that was your choice. Right now it's summertime. This foundation I'd highly recommend. If it's winter or fall, this would be your best friend if you are combination oily. Okay, that's the only time I think that combination oily people can pull this off is during the winter time. Okay, especially if we get a little bit drier in the winter time, this would be ideal. Now if you're normal to dry, you can do this year round, especially if you like that glowing factor. But with combination oily individuals, we have to be very careful because glowy foundations can overemphasize our oils. Okay, so that's the whole catch-22, and I really shouldn't be doing this review for the summer because this is really more for the winter. But I will come back to it in the winter time and see if it has grown on me or if it has changed differently in the summer. So I'm darker, 2-3 shades darker sometimes in the summer, and then I'm lighter in the winter. So this foundation, even though it is a little bit too yellow, almost a little bit too light, I can still work with it. So that's really, really good. So that's a plus there. So in the winter time, in the winter time, it's going to be perfect. So I'm definitely going to retry this in the winter. Now, as far as blurring, this foundation does not blur. It's not really forgiving. I really had a hard time, y'all. I mean, I really had a hard time making this look good when I took a picture with my phone. And I have a Note 3, so the resolution on that phone is a lot better than my Note 2, and you could see like bumps. You can still see it through the camera, but it is really bad when in my camera on my phone. It was so bad that I couldn't post any pictures through the week because I was not happy with how it looked. In person, it looks beautiful. It really does. In the mirror, it looks beautiful. Even on the DSLR, it looks nice when I take DSLR photos. But on my camera phone, when we're doing selfies and things, because we're in the selfie age, you know. So people are going to be not carrying a fucking DSLR around with them. They're going to be carrying a fucking phone, you know. So when you're carrying a phone and you're taking a selfie, this is not a selfie-friendly makeup. If you have a lot of textural issues, or you have a little breakout, or you have a little irritation or a dry patch, okay, it just doesn't look good in a camera phone situation. Okay, for me, because I'm combination oily, and this goes for my oily sisters and brothers too, you're gonna have to mattify like crazy. You're gonna have to do a mattifying primer. You're gonna have to use a mattifying powder to set your face, especially the areas you get really oily in, and you're going to have to blot during the day and or carry powder because it is the nature of the beast. Plus, we're wearing a glowing foundation during summertime. So those combinations are not the best situations to be in, but I'm just letting you know, if you really want to wear this during the summer, you're going to have to do extra maintenance for this. So this is not for my oily combination brothers and sisters in the summertime. Wintertime, I think this would be great for us. So definitely in the wintertime, I'm definitely going to reuse this. But summertime, this is a high maintenance foundation. Plus on top of that, it just doesn't look good when you take selfies. It is not blurring. Even in a DSLR, it doesn't blur. you know, my Estee Lauder, my Lancome, the Nars sheer matte, it blurs. This one doesn't blur. So this is just kind of not forgiving. It really reminds me of the Makeup Forever foundation in coffee, and the matte velvet one. That one is super not forgiving. So if you have textural issues with that one, if you didn't like that one, you're not going to like this one, because it does the same thing. It just doesn't blur. Plus, I've tried this with different powders, different primers, and I still ended up with the same results. So don't tell me like, Jenny girl, you need to use this and this. Girl, I've tried it, girl. I've tried it, okay, and it's just not working. Is this a repurchase for me? No. Is it a holy grail? No. Do I hate it? No, I don't hate it. I just wish that it would blur more, and the coverage on this is medium, which I'm cool with. So this is a great foundation if you're normal dry and you don't have too many textural issues. If you do have hyperpigmentation, you still be able to use a concealer and cover up and use this, because you know, if you know me, if you watch my channel, I use cream contour and cream highlight. So in combination with that concealer and sometimes color corrector, it looks like it's full coverage. But this is definitely good for a everyday foundation if you want to wear it like that, because it does look like skin. It's very nice. It's very light on the face. It doesn't have a scent. It goes on smoothly. It does absorb quickly into the skin, so just be aware of that. The longevity of it, I don't see any fading, so it doesn't fade. So that's a thumbs up for not fading. I think this one compared to the Dior Glow one, Nude Glow, this one's better. The Dior Nude Glow, I think, is more medium full coverage, if I remember. I'm pretty sure it is medium full coverage, and the glow is a little bit more intense on this one. This one's very natural. Even when I am oily, it is a very soft, subtle glow. It is not a bam, wham, bam in your face glow. But this one is very beautiful as far as glow. It is gorgeous. Color match, and you know, it's summertime, so it doesn't really match me, but it is a wonderful foundation. If you're normal to dry, this would be probably ideal for year round. If your combination oily, doesn't mean you can't purchase this, just means that this would be your wintertime foundation, because in the summertime it's really high maintenance. I'm just telling you. So I really had a hard time making this work as far as photos and selfies and Instagram, so you won't see a lot of pictures of me with the Nars Sheer Glow on, because I feel like it just overemphasizes some of my textural issues, and that it just didn't look good in those kind of situations, even in natural light. So I was kind of bummed about that. But in DSLRs and in person, this foundation is gorgeous. It's absolutely flawless. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I mean, I do recommend it depending on your situation, depending on your skin type, and depending on when you want to wear it. It's a great foundation, but I'm just not in love with it. It's not a holy grail for me. Now the Nars Sheer Matte is everything to me. Every freaking thing is gorgeous. So that's my review on the Nars Sheer Glow. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, rate, comment, and subscribe if you like. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.